Lockdown anger has erupted, with protesters violently clashing with the riot squad in wild scenes across the city. Police promised a swift and firm response, and they delivered in a show of force rarely seen in Melbourne.
Lockdown breaking point. Furious Melburnians clash with police as tempers explode. COVID doubters and deniers and those just sick of harsh restrictions try to protest at the shrine for what they called Freedom Day, but police came down hard, arrest after arrest, trying to break them up. Hundreds of uniformed officers, the mounted branch, riot squad and the air wing, a strong response to what the Premier says endangers the health of us all.
You're going to make it work over here. My grandfather fought up there for our freedom. For our freedom.
Guys are fascist. Why did I touch them? I didn't do anything. I just stood there.
Some were forced to wear a mask. Others wore unconventional ones.
I have done nothing more. Is this the future you want for us?
As the crowd swelled to hundreds, police pushed the group away from the shrine. As the standoff continued, many of the protesters not wearing masks.
Why aren't you wearing your mask?
Because there's no epidemic.
Is the disease real?
No.
This woman didn't move on, so she was arrested.
What do you think about the arrest?
I think it's police intimidation.
And why have they arrested you?
Because I've exercised my right to freedom.
After half an hour, they marched into South Melbourne.
Human rights matter!
Convoys of police tracking the group. As they circled around Albert Park Lake, police stopped sections, then surrounded them, arresting one by one.
You should all be ashamed.
When police tried to arrest him, he ran, dropping his backpack on Queen's Road. Others weren't so fast. This man tried to outrun officers, but was tackled, punched and brought down, while another ended up in the lake.
As the crowd numbers dwindled and police tried to disperse those who were remaining, police gained ground 20 metres at a time and arrested anyone who wouldn't move on.
We're just desperate and unemployed.
Police had warned the gathering wouldn't be tolerated. For hours before the promoted 11 a.m. start time, officers stopped pedestrians and traffic on roads heading towards the shrine, including Victoria Parade,
Reason for coming to the city today?
Footscray Road, Flinders Street, Olympic Boulevard and Dynon Road, trying to enforce the 5 kilometre rule. And they surrounded the shrine, checking people's identification and arresting some in an attempt to stop any protest. But at 11, they failed. Dozens who were walking separately around the Tam nearby surprised police and suddenly came together. Before long, there were hundreds. Some organisers had suggested today's protest not proceed, but many still showed up.
I'm walking for my freedom to have free movement, to be able to do what it is my God-given right is to walk around. Why can't I do that?
This man sick of staying home.
We get 1 hour a day to come out, right? And no one's doing nothing. No one's fighting. 1 second, we lost all our freedom. Every freedom we had was taken by Daniel Andrews.
It is not safe, it is not smart, it is not lawful. In fact, it is absolutely selfish for people to be out there protesting.
This was Victoria's biggest protest against the lockdown, bigger than what we saw in May on the steps of Parliament and those smaller groups that we've been seeing on the streets in the suburbs in recent weeks. There was some division with protesters about whether today's should even happening, some believing that they should wait until the Premier reveals the state's roadmap out tomorrow and then gather for a demonstration next weekend. So Mike, this could all happen again in just a few days.